everyone, happy Friday. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. Woo. Featuring yours truly, Crisis, and Arlena.
I like that you tried to say that so much with a straight face.
Yeah, well,
it
didn't work out that well, but oh well. Thank you so much for joining us today. Happy third stream of our YouTube gaming channel. Yeah, we got some good things going on today. So a couple weeks ago when we did our first stream on YouTube gaming, we basically created a base that was like super high level, and we got you all to attack it while we defended. Obviously the hammer spam is real, and we were able to pretty much get through almost all of you and successfully defend the base. So we figured we'd take it down a notch, go a little bit easier on you today, and we are featuring the one and only Arlena's account live for you to attack on our stream today. So while we are streaming and chatting with you and just hanging out, we are going to have Arlena's stream up, or her account up on here, so that if you attack it, we are going to defend it, and I hope that you don't have a lot of resources that you're willing to lose, because you're about to.
I frequently lose all of my resources. I am pretty accustomed to it, so it will be no different.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, but yes. Thank you all for adding your in-game names into chat. Yes, we are doing a giveaway today. How many giveaways, how many rubies would you like to give away?
Were we doing rubies?
It says so on our wonderful screen.
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
Well, we'll give away rubies today.
Yeah. So I think, what do you think? What do you think's a good number?
We could stick with what we did last week.
All right, keep it with 5?
Yeah.
All right.
We're keeping it with 5 for one more week.
Yes.
This is your last chance to win 5.
Yes, this is our opening stream hype for you all. So anyone who wins today will get 5K rubies.
Woo!
All right. So she's just doing her thing, getting all the
stuff.
Yeah, just doing the stuff.
Just claiming the rating tokens.
Here, let's pop that up so that everyone can see your name. Make sure that they have access, to your base.
It is the same as my actual. We added some hammers to my account. We did not add unlimited hammers, so there is a certain point where we will have no more hammers. I did have a lot of hammers stacked up anyway, so we didn't add an extreme amount to my account. But we definitely have enough hammers to hammer spam for a little bit. For at least a little bit.
You were anticipating it, of course.
We were ready for this.
Yeah. So I'm sure there will be plenty of you who are quite a high level and will probably wipe out her base pretty fast.
That's cool.
For those of you that couldn't make it into the higher level base a couple weeks ago, we hope this is at least a little bit more helpful for you so that you're able to have a chance against us.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
It's cool. We'll put Crisis's base up in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I just broke myself into gold tier.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a big deal, guys. Yeah.
Getting those gold tier dragons.
Oh yeah. So
I don't actually remember what gold tier dragons were.
I forgot.
We could just look it up.
What was his name? Basilius? No. I feel like that's a name of a different video game.
There's Bander, Caldebog.
Yeah, Basilius. I was right. Yeah, so right now I have Basilius and I have Lumen, and the rest of them are coming. But I gotta wait for that incubation.
I to defend myself? Dang.
Of course, yeah. The time's a wasting,
We are ready for this. All right.
Fallen Angel is saying, Arlena, can you pull up your chair? I look like a giant compared to you.
Yes, I can pull up my chair when I'm not defending.
Now she's defending, and she has to deal with the chair.
I can't multitask to that extreme.
It's a big Friday
too much.
You. Yeah.
It's a little much for a Friday. Even though it's technically my Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true. Do you always consider it that way when you're
actually
thinking about the week?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, cool, it's Saturday, but actually it's Wednesday.
Yeah, pretty much. That's literally how I think of my week.
So is it safe to say that you have different ice skating lessons and things like that on Wednesdays?
No. I usually would have lessons on Wednesdays. One of my students is just coming back who had lessons on Wednesdays. She's just coming back from injury.
Oh.
So she will slowly start working her way back on the ice.
I totally feel that.
But yes.
I have been lucky enough not to have a major injury in my life. I think the worst thing that happened was I had to go to the ER so that I could get some stitches, and that's about it. You've probably had worse injuries than me.
Yep. I have scars from children kicking me with their toe picks.
Oh, gross.
That's a fun one.
I have a scar on my knee from when I was like very young, and this like tiny kid ran me over with a tricycle. Not even a regular bike, like a tricycle, a small tricycle.
A small tricycle. Yes, I had that going on. I've sprained both ankles. One has a stretched out tendon, and the other one is actually fine. It's not as bad.
Yeah. I'm sure there are probably some folks in chat who have had their fair share of experiences with it. Hopefully not too bad, but I'm sure we've all got some war stories, maybe a couple scars here and there from those injuries. But
yes,
it happens, you know. It's just a byproduct of living, I suppose.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But definitely most of my lessons still fall on the weekend. Like I end up
on your Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Because of course you have to consider it that way.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, so in terms of the Springveil season, if anybody got to catch Arlena's stream yesterday, she showed off some of the information that's coming for Oksana, the Dread Hunter, which is our next Springveil season Dragon Rider, and she's coming out next week, which is so soon already. I can't believe we've like really flown through the Springveil season. So obviously it launched last week. This is the second week of it. In week 3, next week, Oksana is releasing. So on our blog and on the forums and over our social channels, basically anywhere that you would see all Dragons content, you will see us talking about Oksana and all of her super cool features that are coming with her. The blog will indeed explain all of the percentage buffs that she gives to her dragons, as well as the gear power. So that is coming. That will be available early next week. And then after that, then we've got the second wave, and I think that's it. Yeah. So the second wave comes in week 6 of the Springveil season. Like I mentioned, currently we're in week 2, so it'll be out in about 4 weeks, give or take. And yeah, so that'll be that. The week following next week, which is the final week of March, we actually do have something cooking in the works for you guys, but we're not going to talk about a lot of it right now. We're going to try and, sort of have it available as a surprise. But yes, there will be some other things coming, not related to the Springveil season, but some other things are coming to the game. So super exciting. Jorge asks, can you show off some of Abron's skills? Do you have Abron?
Not leveled.
But you do have it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just not leveled right now. I think it's chilling at like level
10. That's fair. Yeah, I just got Abron. Well, I got Abron at the season start, and then I've been leveling it up now. Mine's definitely not that high of a level either, but at least in terms of the branch, I think I'm about halfway done.
I'm on the second page of the branch. I think I'm need the flat stone.
That's where you got up to? I'm definitely making sure that I try to get as much of Abron as possible during the discount so that when it ends I can sort of pivot and move over to Nullig.
I'm definitely moving over to Nullig. I definitely like playing Nullig.
Yeah, you prefer to fly Nullig. I've definitely gotten that vibe from you.
Yeah. I try and like Abron better. I'm working on it, but yeah.
Yeah, fair.
We're trying.
Gingerboard Cameron says, hello, Crisis and Arlena. Hello. Sir. Well, madam. Good to see you all today. Thank you so much for joining us. Laria Fontenot. I really hope I'm pronouncing your names right, by the way. I mean no offense. Can't wait for the writer. Yes, I agree too. Oksana is super special because she was entirely created by the community, from her concept and inception all the way up to her name. So it's really cool to see that something that was created, in tandem with the community is actually going live into the game next week. So it's been a long time coming, and I'm very excited for it. You are getting rated, like it's hardcore. Cool. You have barely...
Let us just appreciate.
Yeah.
There's very little lumber left in my base.
Well, you got a little bit of lumber. You have a little bit of food, too. I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You're just desperately trying to get it while you're in the in-betweens.
At this point, it's going to keep going anyway, so I might as well just catch it while I can.
Have you been working on any breeding of dragons during this event?
I have not had a chance to breed any dragons this event. I'm working on my last few plat dragons.
Okay.
But I have not had a chance to really go for it.
That's fair.
Yet. It's usually what I spend my weekends
passing it over to me? Okay.
I'm passing the torch.
That's cool. I get it.
So that is always a good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I generally do a lot of my event stuff on the weekend when I have the chance and am not in the office in
fair.
like a million meetings. Since I'm only in the office 3 days a week, I tend to spend a lot of my days in the office dealing with everybody else in meetings, trying to catch up on everything I missed over the weekend.
Right, because everyone else has been in the office.
Yep, and I haven't. So it's like, well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who'd win against Avix versus Leos?
Ooh, good question. Well, of course it depends on how you fly, because Avix is inherently a different type of dragon than Leos.
Yes.
But in general, ooh, good question. I don't know.
I'd go Avix.
I feel like Avix, yeah.
I'd go Avix.
I would probably give it to Avix, even though Leos is definitely my personal favorite out of the Wintertide season. I will say, though, Neptus is a close second.
Neptus is great.
Yeah.
I don't have Neptus, but I do like flying Neptus.
I feel the same way. I wasn't able to get Neptus during the season.
Nope.
But I, like, especially when I'm flying on our test builds, Neptus is, like, super, super powerful. So
Neptus is bad. Just like that.
Damn.
Bad.
Zletch.
I got nothing.
I got
how
nothing.
That's pronounced.
But totally wiped it.
So
wiped the floor.
So the name of the base is Arlena. It's the same as my name here. My in-game name is the exact same. I'm pretty sure there's no other Arlena in the game, or I have not seen them.
One would hope. No one's posing as you.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
Sure, it would have been reported.
That's true. Yeah. But it's also interesting because you're one of the only PG people not to have the PG in front of your name.
Yes.
So maybe that's helpful when you're in game and people are like, oh, it's just another username, and they don't equate it to you being a part of PG. It's very secret.
I went very much when I was picking my name. Pixel very much went with the same thing. It's like, you don't have to have PG. So I just left it without it, and I haven't changed it since.
Totally fair.
And I am cool being one of the only people without PG. It's cool.
All right, who is attacking us right now? So it's Odin? We got Odin here.
Definitely Odin.
With Neptus, of course. Right, how could I be so blind? All right,
How could you?
This is very clearly going to go in the way of the attacker.
Well, also because I fully admit that my base layout is not great, and I need to sit and work on it again. But
maybe some suggestions from the folks at home might help.
Suggestions are always welcome. I do like suggestions. I also am probably going to talk to a few people in the CF and see if they can rearrange it as well. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I have totally accepted that my base was not built correctly. When I started the game, I did not have I was not using a base building guide, and I realized about halfway through that I was, and I was like, that I wasn't, and I was like, oh, well, too late now, too late to go back. So working on what I have. But you could
always, like, you know, redirect your course, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since I am like at this level, a lot of XP goes very big.
Right.
So
of course.
It's very hard.
I understand. The scaling is real.
Yeah. So it's a thing that's coming.
We have Dreamy Daniela over here attacking us now. I think I saw them pop up in chat.
I definitely saw it pop up in chat.
We'll see how this goes. It's probably not going to go well. I'm just going to be
Where's
honest
the
here.
animation avatar? Are you talking about in my portrait? I like the animated one, but I actually really like the purple light bow. I love purple. It's my second favorite color other than pink.
I knew it.
Really, the pink Starbucks cup didn't give that away.
No.
And like
not
the pink everywhere in me.
Come on, take the Sequestro down. All I want is to just defeat one dragon. Can I get one dragon defeated?
Nope. we don't get any. Yes, so we definitely realized that this base is not the best. It's cool. I've accepted that about my base at this point.
Accept it within yourself.
But feel free to raid for resources. It's generally a good point.
It's a good plan for now. I mean, you're live on air, so we get to...
Anyways, most people raid my base for resources anyway, so a lot of people who realize that my base has resources frequently generally find it.
Well, I'm sure there's people who probably bookmark your base as well.
Oh, there are definitely people who have it bookmarked, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. It's fine.
So they know.
It happens. I'll live.
All right, this one is Deranged Skrill.
Short my base. That is what I'm definitely working on. Again, if you have suggestions, feel free to toss them at me on the forums. If you definitely toss it to me in-game, it may get lost. I tend to get a lot of messages, and between my team and just people attacking my base, I get a lot of messages. I'm much easier to find on the forums. I always appreciate suggestions, so that is good.
Man, this Avix is just totally taking your base out here.
Yeah, well, like I said, not the best base ever.
It's fair. I get it.
But anyways, so yesterday we talked about Oksana.
Mm-hmm. So tell me again, what did you talk about?
So we talked about Oksana and what she's bringing to the game and her skill tree, and I've got it right here, so I am not having to change what we're looking at on this screen. But yeah, so Oksana is coming. She's going to be, her first page is going to be 50% off for the first 2 weeks. Her branch is going to be 25k sigils total. That's not including the discount. That's if you were just to get it after the 2 weeks. The first page contains all of her oh man, my brain just died.
Her level ups.
All of her shards. Yeah, that was what I was trying to think of. I was like, what is the name of that? Because all I could think of was feathers for Kayla.
Right.
Because hers are feathers, so.
Did Tor have shards? Or did he have something special?
No, he had shards, but I don't recall what they look like.
I think they looked like little shells.
I think so.
Yeah.
But yes. We will definitely do Crisis's base in another stream.
It's gonna be real bad, guys. I hope you're excited.
Her game level is much lower.
It is indeed.
So her towers are much lower level. Mm-hmm. But it's cool.
It's kind of weird too, because my regular account is low level, and of course I'm trying to level it up and do different raids with my team and all that stuff. And at the same time, I'm always working in the test build, which has the most advanced max level dragons against max level bases and all this stuff. So I feel like I'm sort of leading a double dragon's life.
I've accepted that for sure. All right. So, yes, Odin, you are correct. Oksana is going to have dark armor. Her armor is actually called the Dragonfire set. It is very...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called the Dragonfire set.
That's pretty cool.
I'm kind of loving it.
Yeah.
But her set will modify dragon HP and dragon attack. And her skill set will modify dragon attack, dragon HP, dragon XP gain. It'll decrease dragon training costs. It'll decrease enemy totem debuffs. And increase resist against archer turrets, dear goodness, I was reading the one below it. And increase resist against ice turrets.
Ice turrets.
That was where
archer
I was
towers,
like,
ice turrets. Got it.
But yes. So we will release all of the charts with the skill points needed and the buff per level and the total buff you can gain by maxing those. We'll release those on Tuesday. Yeah, so that will be ready for everyone soon. Yeah. We're working on it right now.
This is also one of the first times, at least that I am aware of, that we were able to get some of the icons for her gear as well. So we'll be able to show that off on our blog too.
I do really like the gear. It looks
so cool.
Exciting.
The shield is really, really sweet. It's very there's a lot of thorns coming out of it, very similar to her shoulder plates that she has on her art. It's really cool. They did a great job.
Yeah, but she looks good. She also has sorry.
Bless you.
It was a sneeze. It was
I didn't judge you.
You gave me the look of
don't
the
look at me. Don't look at me, man. I didn't do anything. I just said bless you.
I said nothing. But she will be available next Wednesday.
Yes.
Which is
Yep.
very great. She will also have portraits. The first looks like what Jonathan created on the Twitch stream.
Johannes.
Or sorry, Johannes, my goodness.
We have another artist named Jonathan.
We have two J names, and we deal with Jonathan so often that I always get mixed up brain-wise.
It's fair.
It's all good. So she is going to be for a dark dragon. Mm-hmm. So right now, you can...
Sorry, there's just a really high-level attacker going on here.
You can attach her to Avex. That's currently the only dragon, season-wise, that you can get her for. We may have a dark dragon coming out this season, but
TBD.
TBD. But yes, so she's coming out. We should have other YouTubers in this stream too.
Ooh, yeah.
It'd be cool to have guests. We're definitely open. We're still working on what we want to do with all the different streams that we're working on, coming up with some new ideas as well. So if there are any YouTubers who'd love to join us, we'd love to hear from you. Mm-hmm. So we're always open to having guests on stream, having members of the community come in. We like talking to everyone. It does work. But yeah, so cool. I've got nothing more for Oksana.
Yeah. Well, I mean, until next week.
Until next week, of course.
Of course.
But today we don't have much more on her, other than she will have more portraits, and she will also have an animated portrait as well, which looks very interesting.
Yep. Looks very similar to her. Basically, the portrait is embodying that which is Oksana. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Our team, what they do is when they get the basic concept art for whatever dragon rider or portrait that is coming out, they'll take that portrait and they'll sort of expand on it. So they'll think like, what are ways that we can expand on this portrait to make it just look super cool as you continue to evolve it and obtain the later portraits. So Oksana's actually looks super cool because her second one has a lot more like lighter purple embellishments around her outfit, which is really cool. Her like thorned shoulder plate really has sort of gone up in detail, and she has a bow and a quiver of arrows on her back, and the bow is like super just like totally thorned out, which is really, really cool, and like a lot bigger, which is really nice. And then the quiver itself in the original portrait will have like maybe 3 or 4 arrows, and in the evolved portrait will have like 15 or so. So it's a full quiver. So it's really cool. I think I'm pretty excited for her.
I'm definitely excited. I'm always so interested too in like what the art team is able to come up with.
Yeah, totally.
Mostly because I am terrible at art.
I could like, see something and be like, oh, cool. Then maybe we could add X, Y, and Z to this. But I can't just like look at a blank page and be like, I think I'm going to make a really beautiful dragon rider today.
We have really great creative ideas. Yeah. We don't have the ability to make those creative ideas work.
It's like when I think about, what's the best way for me to, I don't know, sketch a profile of someone's face or something. And then you get there and you're staring at the blank page and you're like, well, we'll see how it goes, and then just start drawing.
I got a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, and it's like completely not what you envisioned in your mind. That's sort of where I am in terms of artistic talent. So I leave it up to the artists, which clearly are way better at this than I am.
Definitely. Otherwise, we would have some serious like stick figure dragons, and it would be great.
I definitely would. Yeah,
it would be a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. I don't have much today. Do you have much today?
Not a whole lot. I mean, obviously we've got our Springveil season underway. Is there any particular dragon that you have gone for, or any particular line that maybe you finished already? How's everyone doing on that Abron discount? Because obviously that's a pretty big deal, I would say. But yeah, I'm interested in hearing what you guys are thinking about the season and how it's going. There is a reskin that is on the way. I guess we could talk a little bit about that.
Sure.
Our team is still in progress on exactly how it's going to look. We put out a preview of it a little bit ago. It's likely not going to be the final one, the one that we posted. But it was more just like a sneak peek at a preview of what they're maybe thinking about implementing into the game kind of thing. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it should be coming probably the next couple weeks, I'd say.
Yes.
But we don't have an exact date on it quite yet.
Definitely the next few.
Yeah, we will let you know, and we'll get a bunch of screenshots and stuff ready as well.
We'll get the updated.
Yeah. The updated. It's gonna be nice, you know, a little springy, a little flowery. We got all that good stuff in there. Yeah.
The lag is real.
The lag is real. The struggle is real.
I love lag. Not loving it.
Yeah. Now, is it because you're lagging, or there's other folks that are lagging? Or maybe a combo?
It can be both.
I was gonna say, maybe it's a combination.
It can definitely be both.
Sean Kitchens, howdy. Good to see you as well. Thank you for joining us today.
This is definitely the attacker has slow connection, but it can be.
It could be yours, yeah. Let's see. Loria says, we need a contest submitting dragon drawings. That sounds like a great idea. So typically, if you're not aware, what we do every month is we have forums contests on our forums. And they are, you know, monthly contests that either are based off of creative things, so you can sort of, you know, enter a drawing that you've made or enter a poem or bake something and take a photo of it, things like that, just more creative. And we also do contests that are a little more technical as well. So like show off a video of you flying and like teaching others how best to fly or how to best set up your base or things like that. So we haven't done an event for March, and we probably won't, just given that all of the info for the Springveil season is coming up. We've got quite a bit to talk about this month. But next month, in April, we will definitely start doing the forums contests again. So maybe that might be a good suggestion for a creative contest, is to just draw your favorite dragon.
We were debating that one anyway.
Yeah.
We were talking about it today.
Yeah, it seems simple enough, but there are so many dragons in the game now that you really could pick your favorite and just go for it.
You could pick anything, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. And there really are some amazing concepts of dragons out there, especially from all y'all in the community. So that would be super, super sweet. And I would be interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely would be.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Granted, this is also the internet in our building too.
Fair. We do have some spots within the office that cut out on internet, and we're like, but why?
But why is this a thing?
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a true story.
It is. It's a never-ending thing.
Yeah, it's rough. It's not my favorite thing.
Airbean! I see so many people talking about how much they love Airbean.
Yes.
So, yeah,
We've
it's not Arlena's favorite dragon, but it is a pretty good one, I will say.
I like the dragon, and like I think it's definitely a good dragon. It's just not my fave.
Yeah, that's fair. I really like Nullig for its wings, because I think it's almost like that dark angelic kind of wing that it's got going on, and then you combine it with like the deer dragon that a lot of people have been saying.
Honestly, I don't actually know what my okay, well wait. I don't even remember what my Aberon is sitting at right now.
Well, we can check.
Yes, we can. Where are you, Aberon? Oh, not that far. He's at level 18. Little baby. Little baby dragon. I have a lot of like level 6s just chilling.
Yeah.
There's definitely some that are just like
used
breeders.
for breeding. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely just a little bit of
It
breeder.
happens.
It's fine. Nobody wants them there.
Yeah. So, like I mentioned, if you're just tuning in, first of all, thank you, of course. Happy Friday. If you're interested in attacking us, we are the defenders this time around, so we are not attacking bases today. But you are welcome to attack our Arlena over here. Same as her name, which you will see below her face. So, if you're interested in that,
I just realized my glasses were falling down again.
You're getting some attacks there. So we'll see how it goes. Mad Dog is next up. Mad Dog. Who has already gotten some part of Nullig, apparently, due to that Springveil portrait that I see.
Yeah.
I see a lot of folks with the ninja portrait, actually.
I really like that portrait.
Mm-hmm.
I also like Deirdre too.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry, Deirdre is the one for No Leg, and the Ara, is that her name? Ara the ninja is the one for Airbeam.
For Airbeam,
for Airbeam, yes.
It's definitely Airbeam.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, is there a particular portrait that you like so far? We're going to come out with a total of 5 portraits for the Springveil season. 2 of them have already been released along with Airbeam and No Legs. And next week, the 3rd one will come out with Oksana. And then the final 2 will come out with the final 2 dragons that will release in week 6. So yeah, let us know. Do you like Deirdre? Do you like Ara? Are you more into ninjas? Are you more into deer stocky environmentally things?
Deer stocky environmentally things.
I don't even know how to describe her. She's super cool. She
literally kills deer. Like, she literally wears deer on her head.
Well, if she's a deer hunter, then why would...
She's a deer stalker.
A stalker. But is she a hunter?
She's a stalker. Stalker implies that she hunts.
But it doesn't imply that she kills. Wouldn't that be...
But if you're a hunter, you generally have...
But you just said she's a stalker.
But... never mind. I'm just not even gonna go here. But she's wearing the deer. She clearly is killing them. What... So did she just randomly steal it from a hyena that's there? Well, hyenas are scavengers, so never mind. She was just like, you know what? There's a scavenger. I'm gonna just steal that from you.
I'm gonna just take this. You don't need this, right?
I like that Deirdre killed Bambi's mom. That feels accurate.
So sad.
You go pick your choice.
But probably true. Oh boy.
But accurate.
All right, let's try King Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
What is the base name? It's Arlena. It is the same as my name. I like more colors and flowers. I also like colors and flowers.
Arlena's very into the colory things, the very pink things too. Like very much her thing.
I've spent my whole life figure skating. Like, of course, there's
like sequins and all that
stuff.
Like
there's tons of things going on in terms of like sequins, not so much, but we definitely have lots of rhinestones.
So you're more in the rhinestone category, okay?
Oh yeah, no, like I'll definitely tell you if there's sucky rhinestones. I'll be like, don't do it. Don't do it. They're hideous.
Is it, so what's the process to like get an outfit for ice skating? How does that work?
So, for skating, it depends on what your like level is too. Like most people have custom dresses made, or you can buy a stock dress and just
like have it adjusted or something.
Yeah, you can have it fixed to your level, to your size, and then have it you can either rhinestone it yourself or have someone else you know rhinestone it. But it, depending on the dress, they can be super expensive. I have a friend who one season spent like $3,000 on like 2 dresses. Woo. And they were super heavy too.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, like there's definitely a point where if they're too if they have too many rhinestones, it actually makes them super heavy, so it makes it really hard to jump.
Oh, yeah, of course. That would
you add extra weight.
Right.
And you're already like, oh, this is a problem.
Those intense swimmers who will shave like all the hair off of their bodies in order to increase the way that they run. Look at how close this Leos was. So close.
And yet so far.
But that platinum Leos, man, destroyed it. Good job, King Jon Snow.
But yeah, for skating, it's very much if something is too rhhinestone or your skates are too heavy at some point or anything like that, it very much can impact your ability to jump.
Jason says, bedazzle it.
Yeah, I bedazzle everything. I tend to have to... Thankfully, I don't have to do it as much anymore, but I used to have to rhinestone a lot of my students' costumes.
Really?
That was rough.
Like sew them on or something?
No, like you literally take glue. I use E6000. It's like this really intense glue. It smells like awful, but yeah, it's definitely that point where you're like, oh, hey, I've got a headache by the end of it. But it's very strong. You just sit there and like scatter them and then just sit there and like glue. Like take really intense jewelry tweezers, pick it up, stick it there. I use a chopstick to make a dot and then I'll stick it on there. You press it, wait a few seconds, and then move on. It's rough. It's really tedious. I definitely had one year where I had like 8 of them that I had to rhinestone in a weekend.
So much time. Such a time commitment.
It was not fun.
Yeah. Enkin here is battling right now with Bolt. And Kieran, I saw Kieran up there.
Gotta love a Kieran.
Yeah. I know Enkin is super lower level compared to you, but I do super appreciate the try. It's always hard to go up against someone who is a much higher level than you, so I understand that.
We understand.
All right, Deranged Squirrel was here before, so I'm going to try Evil Dead this time.
It definitely says Deranged Squirrel, not
Didn't
Squirrel.
I say that?
You said Squirrel.
No, I said Skrill.
It totally sounded like you said Squirrel.
Whatever, man.
I heard Squirrel. Not bad.
I mean, if you're sitting next to me and you heard that, then I probably said it. Whoops.
There's a possibility. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do a couple more defends, and then we're going to head out to try and get some stuff ready for next week.
Oh, yeah. All that Oksana stuff.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Oksana stuff that we're finishing up and making sure we're ready to go for next week so you all can see her. I'm glad to hear you attacked me. I assumed that was probably a thing. That's okay.
B33 with a whole bunch of other numbers after you. Love watching your live streams. Big fan. Thank you so much for joining us. It's super nice, to get in touch with the YouTube community as much as we do on Twitch and Facebook Live as well. So it's always been a blast. I'm pretty excited for it.
If you tried to lose, that's totally chill. You could not lose. It's fine too. Kieran lives on my perch.
That's a good place for Kieran to be because he's so shiny.
Yeah, it just blinds everyone.
It just blinds people, exactly.
It's just a blinding. This is account sharing going on right here. Technically, no, we're literally passing the iPad.
I see what you're saying. They just want to pan us. That's what they want.
They want to pan us.
There was a thread that was on the forums recently where someone posted a GIF from Tangled, that's it, yeah. Where he's like, I gotta get me one of these, and it's a gigantic pan.
Hey, that's like one of the best scenes where they all have, at the end, where they're just like saluting Maximus with pans. I also, for reference, love Disney. My desk has tons of Disney Pops on it.
It does. Can confirm.
Can confirm there are Disney Pops. There is also, what do I have? Oh, I have the fluffy unicorn from Despicable Me. And I also have, what is the other one I have? Oh, the narwhal from Elf. I love the narwhal. Yeah. It's so cute. That one actually took a really long time to find.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine. Sucked. It was like a Toys R Us exclusive one, and I had to go to Toys R Us for something else.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, rip Toys R Us.
I know, I heard about that, yeah. But I had to go to 3 different ones near my house to find it, and I got the last one. I was like, well, GG.
At least you got it, yeah.
I was like, GG. But yeah, I'm definitely into Disney, so I've seen most Disney movies. Yeah. I loved Disneyland. It is definitely a goal to go to every Disney park.
Have you been?
I've been to Disneyland. I have not been to any other parks yet.
No way.
No.
I can't even believe
when
that.
I was in Paris, my best friend, we were there for 3 days, and she told me no, that we couldn't go to Disney Paris.
So some friend you have.
I know.
Jeez.
But it's definitely a thing that it will happen.
Of course. I mean, it's bound to happen in your life.
Oh, definitely.
But really not even Disney World in Florida?
Not Disney World. My family was very much my grandma made sure we went to Disneyland every year as a kid, and I tried to go for Disney World, and no one ever did that.
That's amazing. I am thoroughly surprised. I really am. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Because at least in my situation, I have been to Disney World a couple of times. Not a lot, but enough that I know all the parks. And for the first time, I went to Disneyland late last year.
Nice.
So I'm the opposite of you, basically.
I really want to go to Tokyo Disney, and I really want to go to Disney Paris.
Yes.
Also, because Disney Paris has a really big Alice in Wonderland. Both actually have a really big Alice in Wonderland
sections,
and I love Alice, so.
Yeah. It's one of the best. It really is.
Alice and Tinkerbell are my faves.
Nice. Yeah. Tinkerbell, I'm totally there with you as well. I'm a big fan of Mulan as well. I know it's not really the same era. Well, Peter Pan was. Alice was more like the 50s, because that's when the original movie came out.
Peter Pan also came out.
In the 50s?
Or the 60s, yes.
Really? Oh.
Peter Pan's
well, Mulan was later then, right? Like 90s?
Mulan came out when I was like 6. I think it came out in like 97.
Well, tell everyone how old you are, why don't you?
I don't really care. Most people think I'm either really young or really old, so way older than way older than I am, or way younger than I am. Yeah. There's no in between.
Yeah.
All right.
So as we, of course, continue defending here, doing this, we're gonna get destroyed right now.
Yeah. It's
but as we continue doing more YouTube live streams on YouTube Gaming, if there's anything in particular that you guys would be interested in us either playing together or showing off or things like that, definitely let us know. This is a new channel for us, so we are super interested in hearing what you have to say and your input about what you would like to see, so that we can really provide only the best to our wonderful audience and really show you what you want, you know?
We tend to talk about anything and everything, even outside of War Dragons on streams, especially when we're defending.
Yeah. When there's nothing you can do but think critically about what you must do.
Yes. Next season's dragons made for a princess. I would love if that were a thing.
Yeah, you would be all over that.
I would be all over that for sure. Like, I am still really sad that I don't have Kanaris, because it's just so pretty.
Yeah, it was one of the prettier ones for sure.
But yes, we will get there. We will get another super pretty pink dragon other than Kieran. Or a really pretty purple one. Will there ever be more War Dragons figurines?
Ooh, good question. Undoubtedly, the answer is probably yes, but as to when and how one could get some of those figurines, definitely TBD. Yeah.
We don't have an exact answer.
Yeah, we've actually been having a lot of conversations in-house about our merch store right now. So if you go to shop.wardragons.com, you can actually access a whole merch store that we have up. And it hasn't really been updated in a little while. There's still a bunch of like really cool t-shirts on there and things like that. You can get a couple of phone and iPad case covers and things like that. But in general, you know, there hasn't been anything like super new. So we're super interested in trying to get some more items up there on the store and sort of, you know, give you an opportunity to really show off your dragon's pride in the real world. So we are definitely working on that one for sure. It might come with a dragon statue, maybe, but again, TBD.
We're still talking about it. When are other leagues going to get Atlas? So last we heard it is coming soon. We last heard that it would possibly be, it's definitely during the season. We don't have an exact date for it yet, but it should be coming soon. I am not positive what the exact criteria is going to be. I know it's probably going to platinum was last we heard, but we don't have the exact like team names and whether it's going to stop at like plat 1 or plat 2 or plat 3, but it is coming to more people. It is moving slowly down the ladder, which means my team will get Atlas if it's plat.
What team are you in right now?
Short bus lead.
The short bus lead?
Yep.
That's a great name.
It kind of is.
All right, so I'm sure Arlena might be able to start gathering some winners here for our wonderful giveaway as well.
Soon in PG time, or soon as in the next like month or two.
Yeah.
Was what we have heard.
Yeah. And we are being conservative. Ideally, it's going to get out faster.
Ideally, it could go out faster. We just don't want to give an exact date and then it'd be like, just kidding, it wasn't that day.
Right. Yeah. You got it.
Yeah. But yes, we're going to pick our 10 winners. And if you haven't already, make sure to put your in-game name into chat.
And be sure that you are subscribed.
Yes, make sure that you are subscribed as well. So more lands are going to be released in Atlas, possibly when the new teams get added in as well. Are we asking why I'm in a plat team? That I joined a plat level team? I don't know.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't know. They accepted me. Yay. I like my team. They're really cool. I really do enjoy being on my team, so I have no problems with that one. But if you want to win rubies, make sure that you put your in-game name into chat and you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. And if you are looking for it, we will make sure that they get out sometime this weekend. So if you are a winner and you are picked, you should see a message and a gift within the weekend.
Yeah.
Usually for reference.
Which is, of course, Arlena's work week.
Usually for reference, they go out on Sunday.
Yeah.
Usually.
That's typically.
It's when I sit down and do all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this will be our last base defend, and then we are going to head out and work on some more Oksana stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we got a lot of that coming up.
Getting that hype.
It's on the way.
It's hype is real. And oh my man, just over here. God, these glasses are gonna drive me nuts.
I know.
I love these glasses, but they don't fit as well anymore.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh, the first, your second trailer, don't know. Okay. Has the Facebook giveaway been drawn yet? I have not actually had a chance to go in and do the Facebook giveaway. I usually will do it on the weekend when I do YouTube as well. So I will do YouTube and Facebook and the Twitter and the Instagram giveaways all on the weekend. So if you are looking for those, make sure that you are checking it out and make sure that you are looking in game. You will see it, and at least for the Facebook and the YouTube ones, it will definitely have my name on the Facebook one, and then it'll have both of our names for YouTube.
Yeah. Woo. Good stuff. Yeah. So next week we will be back here. We'll be doing a whole bunch of Oksana runs. Like we mentioned, because her gear element is dark, I think we're actually going to bond her to Avix back from the Wintertide season. So Avix will make a return on stream next week, which will be fun.
Yeah.
And I think on my Twitch stream next week is going to have a special guest join us. Yeah. So this week we actually had an animator come on named Ben. He was super awesome, and he got to show us exactly how you animate different Dragon Riders in the game through the tool of Maya, which is a service software that they use to just animate models in a 3D world. So that was super duper cool. We are definitely hoping to do that again. Next week, I'll have a different special guest on, so it won't be Ben, but it will be someone else, and they're going to talk about events. So we've got a big schedule coming up for next week. Yeah. Yeah. And then what's going on Facebook Live?
So Facebook Live, we're doing a lot of the same. We won't have a special guest this coming week. We will have a special guest hopefully in the future.
Yeah, it really comes down to schedules.
It's really working on schedules. People are not going for Thursdays this time.
No.
It's no fun. It's no fun on my end, but we'll be doing a lot of Oksana runs, talking about any upcoming different things that are in the works, any updates that are coming, and if we have updates on the Springveil skin, as what we are referring it to, then we will make sure we show those off as well.
Yeah, so we'll definitely take some screenshots of how the base looks with the new skin, and we'll be sure to let you know when that is on the way. It'll be soon, I imagine. It's got to be within the next week or so.
Yeah, it's in the next week or two. But yeah. So we will see all of you guys next week.
Yeah.
And
if you have any base tips for Arlena, feel free to message her.
Yeah, throw them on the forums. Message me on the forums. Please don't message me in game. I won't see it as easily.
Fair.
But yeah, so keep us posted. If you need anything from us, make sure to reach out on the forums. That's the fastest way to catch either of us. We usually are on there fairly often. So we will talk to everyone soon. Yeah. Have a great weekend, guys.
Yeah, have a great weekend. Thanks again for tuning in with us. And let us know if you have any suggestions on content you would like to see here live every Friday.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Bye, guys.
Have a good weekend.